Hello and welcome to Chabot News for April 5th, 2017. I'm Flo. In today's news, we'll have the latest on a recent stabbing in San Jose. Big Reed will give us more information about the brand new Marlon Wayans sitcom, and Ari will report on the Oakland A's home opener. All that and more on Chabot News. On Saturday, April 1st, around 10 p.m., an Uber driver had been shot while dropping off a passenger at an apartment complex in Ballantyne, Charlotte. Local authorities say that the driver encountered the shooter, who then proceeded to fire at the driver several times, but only hitting him once. After being shot at, the driver was able to drive to a local gas station where he was able to call 911 and get an ambulance rushed to him quickly. Later that night, it was confirmed that the driver did not sustain any life-threatening injuries to himself. As for the shooter, police were able to identify him as Michael Dunlap, who is believed to live in the apartment complex. Michael Dunlap will be charged with attempt of first-degree murder and damage to local property. Local police department are still investigating as to what the motive was behind the shooting. With a local report around the Chabot campus, here's Tim Trucci.
Thanks, Flo. Chabot College in Hayward announced one of their very own professors, Rachel Lapel, as she has also been recognized by Kennedy Center of Performing Arts and Association of Theater and Higher Education for innovation in teaching theater. The prize is given to one of the college facility members in each of 8 regions throughout the U.S. Chabot College also received an award for its commitment to new theater works through its Emerging Works program. We are extremely proud of Rachel Lapel, who has taught at Chabot for more than 25 years, said Chabot College President Dr. Susan Sperling. They've competed against graduates from some of the most competitive and prestigious MFA programs in the nation. Emerging Works highlights the efforts of new original plays that are written by students in a playwriting class. The Emerging Works program also has been underway for more than 2 decades at Chabot College under the direction of Lapel and features a week of performances staged by students, actors, directors, and designers. Congratulations, Rachel Lapel and the Theater Arts Department of Chabot. This is Tim Trucci. Back to you, Flo.
Thanks, Tim. Police are investigating a double stabbing near the Guadalupe River and the Children's Discovery Museum in downtown San Jose that happened on Tuesday, April 4th. The first stabbing was told to be found around 12 a.m. near the intersection of Wasway and Locust Street, according to police on scene, while the second stabbing victim was found near the Guadalupe River. The victims, who may be transients, are expected to survive after suffering non-life-threatening injuries, authorities are saying. Police are now looking for a male suspect, but a specific suspect description has not been released at this time. On Friday, March 31st, the LGBT community's very own rainbow flag creator, Gilbert Baker, passed away at the age of 65. San Francisco is known as a huge community to those who are part of the LGBT community, and they all came together in Castro to mourn the loss of the gay rights activist. With over 200 people at the memorial, they were able to tell stories and even march down Castro Street with a banner that Baker had created before he had passed. And now here's Cassandra Sadsad with a new story on children and the unintended consequences of marijuana.
As of 2015, 4 U.S. states, including Colorado, have legalized recreational marijuana. The drug is available in various forms, including cigarettes and edibles, like candy and baked goods. These products are sometimes unintentionally ingested by children. Children and the unintended consequences of recreational marijuana. Sour gummies, this chocolate chip cookie, and this brownie may look like regular candy and baked goods, but they aren't. They are made with marijuana.
So they would look highly attractive and taste just like any other food that a child would like to get into. We saw a pretty big jump in kids annually coming here for marijuana exposures. There was 1 in 2009 and there were 16 in 2015. These kids got into marijuana by route of ingestion, meaning they ate a marijuana product, and a large percentage of them were actually edible products.
Dr. Wong says it's important to keep marijuana edibles in their original child-resistant packaging and store them safely and out of reach.
Thanks, Cass. Dozens of people, including children, died yesterday, April 4th, in a chemical attack many describe as a war crime. Western leaders in the United States, including Donald Trump, are blaming the Syrian president, Bashar al-Assad, and his government on the worst chemical bombings in years. Syrian military accused insurgents for the deadly chemical attack, and Russia suggests it may have been Syrian warplanes striking an insurgent storehouse holding toxic substances to be used as chemical weapons. The attack took place at 7 a.m., people fleeing to clinics to be treated for their wounds, and the effects of the chemicals when there was another strike on the clinic itself. Concerns on the lack of consequences for the Syrian government continue to rise from the country's 6-year war and now talks of peace overseen by the United States and Geneva and by Russia and Turkey and Kazakhstan seem likely decrease as a result. Now for the entertainment news, here's Big Reed.
Thanks, Flo. A new Pepsi ad surfaced yesterday featuring Kendall Jenner that caused an uproar on social media. The commercial featured Kendall leaving a photo shoot and walking into what appeared to be a protest. After walking through the crowd, Kendall approaches a police officer and gives him a Pepsi, which caused everyone to celebrate. Now, with the way things have been over the past few years with protests for gay rights, the Black Lives Matter movement, Occupy, and what we see overseas, a lot of people thought Pepsi and Kendall herself were trying to downplay a serious issue. Marlon Wayans was in the Bay Area last weekend performing at back-to-back sold-out shows in San Jose. I had a chance to talk to him about what he has coming up and what he has been working on. Premiering August 16th is his new NBC sitcom, Marlon. Focusing on the dad's point of view dealing with divorce, the swing is he still gets to stay at home and attempt to keep his family together. Marlon also has a new movie coming to Netflix called Naked this summer. Check out Big Read TV on YouTube to watch the full interview. And that's it for entertainment this week. But before we go, here's our very own Zena to report about the latest Ariana Grande concert in Sacramento.
Hi, I'm Zena and I'm reporting live outside Golden One Center here at Sacramento for Ariana Grande's Dangerous Woman Tour, March 26, 2017. The pop star brought her angelically grande voice in North California. Ariana provided a live performance through her visuals that shows women empowerment by the way she performed. Grande performed with so much confidence and boldness. This tour symbolizes how much Ariana has grown through the past years as an artist. Not only in her voice or her talent, but the way she handled herself on stage, not wanting to be something she's not like most people in the industry tend to do. She also used this tour to acknowledge her support for the LGBTQ community and equality for all genders through her performance of the song Thinking About You. Grande closed the show to her song Dangerous Woman, leaving the stage with the fire effects that shows her burning passion for music and equality.
Thanks, Anna. We now live in the age of information. With the internet no more than a swipe and a tap away, we now have access to more information than ever before. Although, information is not always truth, and what's on the news or in your newsfeed can often seem questionable. The Chabot College Library is currently hosting drop-in workshops designed to empower you with the skills to identify and debunk fake news. Become news literate by coming to the Chabot College Library, room 119, on April 6th and 12th from 12 to 1 p.m. to learn how to identify and debunk fake news. Now for the latest sports news, here's Ari.
Thanks, Flo. Oakland A's fans rejoiced as their season began on Monday, April 3rd. What better way to start the season than beating the Los Angeles Angels with a final score of 4-2? Chris Davis is off to a phenomenal start, scoring 2 of the 4 runs for the A's. The most enthusiastic fans were tailgating before the game. Excitement was in the air, as well as an inviting barbecue aroma. Not only were they celebrating the start of a great season, but the confirmation of the Oakland A's staying in Oakland. The A's president, David Kaval, met, thanked, and ate with fans before the game began. With news and updates about the Raiders moving to Las Vegas in 2020, the Golden State Warriors moved to San Francisco in 2019, the A's are honored to be the last team representing the city of Oakland. Golden State is in great shape, winning their 12th game in a row against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The final score, 121-104, as the Warriors explode in the third quarter. We all knew the team could hold it down while Kevin Durant heals, but we still patiently await his return. Well, it seems like the time is here. In just a few days, Durant will be playing alongside Stephen Curry and Draymond on Saturday against the New Orleans Pelicans. According to ESPN's Mark Stein, as long as Durant's last stage in healing goes smoothly, he will play on Saturday, April 8th. Will the league be able to handle a fully functional Golden State Warriors roster? It only looks scarier for the other teams having the battle, the Warriors and Kevin Durant. Well, that's all for our scoops on hoops this week. Back to you, Flo.
Thanks, Ari. The Chabot College Senate recently met late last week to come closer to determining if our campus will be a sanctuary campus where Chabot will not comply with any government agencies like Immigration and Customs Enforcement, acting for information on undocumented Chabot students and now not allowing ICE officers on campus without a warrant. Chabot College and El Centro Legal de la Raza understand that knowing your rights can make all the difference. On April 12th from 5 to 7 p.m. right here on campus, come to room 445 and learn about your rights from actual immigration attorneys. Lunch will be served, and this workshop is free to Chabot students and all members of the community. Once again, that's April 12th, room 445 from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Well, that's it for Chabot News this week. Thanks to all the students and staff in the Mass Communications Department here at Chabot College for making this production possible. You can watch us anytime online at youtube.com/ChabotTV. Stay tuned to KCTH Channel 27 for more Chabot TV.